that.
No,
thing.
I have like a last point. It's just about the.
It's like, I think it's something that we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah. Let me bring it up.
How much time has it been so far in this podcast? An hour?
Wait, how much is it recording for?
It's been an hour?
An hour.
Okay.
Ooh. Let's just get down to it, bro. Let's get down to the.
All right. Let's talk about your latest relationship hypothetical.
No.
What?
Relationship hypothetical.
Relationship?
Yeah.
You were in a relationship?
Yours.
What, me?
All right. Let me lay out the party A, party B shit. Okay.
Party A.
Yo, I think they might need to know a little more, like how it all happened, or you want to go straight into it?
Let's go. Let's start with this, and then
Just make sure
it's
it's
all you.
recording.
Huh?
Just make sure it's recording. You might need to turn it on.
Relationship?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I have like a relationship.
Okay. Listen.
Look, I'm a guy in a
So this is for the audience, and this is for Waleed. Cause I don't think Waleed. Waleed knows actually.
About?
The party A, the hypothetical situation.
I don't know about that.
Okay, fine. Maybe you don't. You're probably gonna remember as I say it.
I'd go. I just remember the basics. That's all I remember.
Basically, I was sitting at Nawab's, and these guys gave me the situation to like ask for my opinion on it. Right? So it's party A and it's party B. Okay. Party A goes to they're in a relationship. A goes to B and says, "This isn't working." And
Wait, who says this?
A says to B. Okay.
Okay.
Just remember A, B. A says to B, "Oh, this isn't working. You have to change yourself. You have to do this, this, and this."
He's stressed right now, bro.
And then A says, "Hey B, if you don't change this, this, and this, then we're done, right?"
Okay.
B thinks about it and decides that he's not. decides that B is not gonna. B says B is not
Just
gonna
say the names, bro. I know what you're talking. I know who you're talking about.
B says B is not gonna change, and then they break up. Okay. And then the question they ask me is like, who got broken up with? And then I came to the conclusion that B got broken up with because it
got broken up with.
Yeah.
Didn't break up.
No.
Okay.
Because A is the one who brought it up, and
Yeah.
they set the conditions and everything. Jeremy's agreed with me. What do you say?
I agree with that.
Yeah, and almost everyone at the table agreed with me except for Shaihan. But
Except for B.
okay, so basically B is Shaihan. B is Shaihan and A is.
Oh, you're asking me. Whoa.
Okay, Shaihan,
Asking to
take it from here, Shaihan. Tell us what
Spin
happened.
that shit.
Listen, I want to start from the beginning. Do we have time to start from the beginning?
Bro.
Yeah, we have time.
It's 3 already.
No, I don't
Yeah,
care,
well,
bro.
it's okay.
There's a lot.
You gave us extra time,
How much?
like half an hour at least.
There's a lot to this. You know, we gotta start. I'm gonna go all the way back. How did it all start? So I want you guys as emotionally invested in this as I was. You know.
Yeah, I will.
I want you to be emotionally invested. So I remember this is now what? I don't know like when it was, but I was sleeping over at Osif's house, right? Me, Osif, and Izhan. I remember that day I was just thinking, yo, bro, I want some, bro. I've gone my whole life without getting no, and it's time I want to start experimenting. Like this can't be happening. I guess obviously me pushing it. Like I just wanted some true like love. You know, I'm like, yo,
Yeah, lift it up.
I want true connection. I want love in my life.
True puppy love.
You know? So what happened? I went through my IG. This is the first time. Like I'd never ever messaged the girl. Like
Sean, do you want to lie down for this, by the way?
Yeah, no, I want to.
You said you're gonna lie down.
I want to get a little comfortable.
You said you're gonna lie down eventually, so.
Because like this is a little. It's a little interesting. You know?
Yeah, you want a pillow?
You think will I still be in the frame lying down
Yeah,
like
you're
this?
good. You're good.
Your mic is all good.
This is so weird.
Yeah.
But
Anyways.
Sitting, bro.
Anyways, right? So I'm like, yo, that's the first time. I'm like, yo, I want to message a bunch of girls.
yo, wait, can we do this something? Sorry, I want to stay here too, just for this story.
This is some.
Jeremy,
gay
you come
shit
over there.
going
Jeremy,
on,
you go over
bro.
there.
They want to get all the
just
gay
on one
shit.
sofa now.
Are you guys gonna cuddle me while I
Jeremy,
tell the
can
story?
you make sure that everyone's in?
Alright.
He's not gonna be in.
Yeah, so just move it back a
Yeah,
little bit.
try to
This is
move
the
it.
gay shit that we've done so
Let's
far.
go. Let's do it.
Jeremy, I want you to.
Is it
hold
good?
me.
Everyone,
good?
everything's in shot.
Yeah, I'll be in it.
I don't
Like,
trust Jeremy.
barely.
by the way.
All right, let's go. Let's
I'll
go.
be
This is
barely in it like
serious
this.
story.
Okay.
You're not gonna cuddle me?
Serious story. Serious story.
Gay shit, bro. Anyways,
You went through your DMs.
well, there was no DMs.
I mean, you went through Instagram.
I go through my phone. I'm like, yo, Osif, I'm with my phone. I'm like, Osif, bro, I want to get some girls, bro. Like, what do I do? And Osif told me, he gave me a good point. He's like, yo, Shaihan, a guy like you, you're not gonna get anything in quality. The only chance you have is in quantity. You have to message as many girls as
It's
you
a
can.
bulk message.
It's like bulk messaging. Message as many girls as you can, and then based on that, like you'll get like a few replies. Like if you're a good ass looking guy, you can select from the pot. You know, like oh, I like her. You have a good chance you're a good looking guy. You know. But me, there was no chance. You know, like you gotta message as many as you can, and you get what you get. So then I go through my phone. I see the girls that I'm following, right? And whoever following me back.
Yeah.
Some of the mortiest, fattest girls, the slimmest girls, the baddest girls. Like the thing is, I tried to like messaging people that like weren't like too much aware of me. Like I wanted to message girls that didn't know who I was.
But you followed them already.
Yeah. So like catfish and shit. I don't want.
So these girls you already followed, or you followed them just
already
for
followed
this?
them. Already
Oh,
followed.
okay.
Yeah. So that night, at like 2 a.m., I probably messaged 30 to 40 girls.
No.
All of them like, hey, hello, hey. Just sliding with the hey. And I was like, I swear I was so bricked up while I was sending those messages. So bricked up, bro. I was in Osa's sleepover, right?
Yeah.
I was sending those messages.
You were with Osif while doing it?
Yeah, but I
Oh
said
my
that
God.
Osa's, right? We all were messaging and shit. And so at 3 a.m. I sent those messages. Obviously, I'm not gonna get a response that late, right?
Yeah.
And then I go to sleep, and I remember I was having trouble for sleeping for an hour because I was bricked up the whole time. I'm like, yo.
No way.
I was
You're serious about
I
that?
was so serious.
No.
Why bricked up from saying hey?
Like, yo, you're messaging so many girls, thinking like,
Sean,
oh,
what
shit,
was your
That's not
message?
normal. Stop acting like it's
What were
normal.
you messaging?
Just
then?
hey,
That's
hi,
it?
hello.
Why is it getting
what's
bricked up
hey?
over that? That's
No,
not normal.
because I'm
You're
thinking
grinding your
something's
ass
gonna
off,
happen,
bro.
bro.
That's not normal.
I'm thinking something's gonna happen, and I might or might not have had to take care of that brickiness.
Might
We're not
have
gonna talk about that.
Oh.
And also, yeah, bro. So, anyways, that's the sleepover. I wake up at like 10 a.m. I check my phone, like 15, 20 messages, bro, from different girls. I'm
Ooh,
like,
wow. What did you expect? You said hey.
like,
What did it say?
yeah, like,
Were most of
baby.
them like dry, like hi?
So honestly, not a single one of those I led to anything. All right, we'll get into it. Right. So
Okay.
20 of them. One of them who responded, like I'm not gonna say her name, but it was a girl I knew from Lewis, right? She's kind of bad. She messaged me back to hey, and I'm like, oh, what's up? Can I get your snap? And she's like, oh, I'm getting married.
Can you say who it is? Can you say who it is?
No, I
I'll
can't.
cut it off.
I forgot her name, bro.
Do I know her?
I think like something.
Which one?
I don't know what her last name was. Just blur out when I say the name.
Yeah.
But anyways, right? What do you call? She told me, oh, she's like, oh, I thought you messaged me because like I work with you or something and you needed something, but I'm getting married. I'm like, ah, shit.
What? Wait. How did she go from that to getting married? Did you say something to her?
Yeah, I think I said, can I get your snap or something? I said something.
No.
Oh, so her response to that is I'm getting married.
No, I said hey, and then she said hey, right? Then I obviously said something. I don't know if I said, can I get your snap? Or I thought you were cute, so I messaged. I said
Okay,
something.
you probably said something about cute.
something like that.
No one responds to like, can I get your snap by saying I'm getting married.
Yeah, I think I said like you're cute or something, so I messaged. And she responded, right? Married. But I think all those messages, they didn't lead to anything, right?
Getting married.
So in general, but then that had set the tone. And then I was just hungry. I'm like, yo, I want a girl so bad, bro. Like, look at me going through all these messages. And I remember like probably like a week or like 2 weeks later, I was going to like LA with my family.
This was 2022, right?
Yeah. So then right before I went to LA, then I was still messaging people on my phone. So then I'm like, yo, I gotta narrow it down, bro. Like I gotta find specific people to me. So I was going to McMaster, right? So I went on the McMaster PSA page.
Ooh.
The PSA, you know how it be, bro. Like, those were all the.
That's actually smart.
Talha advised me that, by the way, because I told Talha about it. And Talha's like, yo, Shaihan, I want you to get a girl.
Talha does that too, right?
Yeah, Talha does that a lot. Talha was telling me like how he like goes to PSA events to get girls and shit. So based on that, like I got the idea from Talha. He's like, yo, Shaihan, go to the PSA following. You might see some hot brown girls.
Wait, Talha actually
McMaster.
told you to do that?
Yeah. Talha,
What the heck?
Talha gave me the advice. He's like, Shaihan, bro, you gotta get girls. Like if you want to go to PSA events. Yo, Talha was saying some insane things. He's like, yo, search up like nail salons in Milton. Like hairstyle
Alright,
salons.
That's kind of crazy.
Alright.
And I'm like,
What?
what?
That's
he's like, yo, you
too-
can see the girls like near your house going to like the Milton hairstylists.
Whoa!
Go to their following, and you see all the girls in Milton. I'm like, what?
Talha is that
Talha?
advanced?
Yo, you don't know what he's been doing in Ottawa, bro. That guy's been going crazy. That guy's been going crazy.
What does he do?
Talha,
Look
bro.
at Jeremy's face.
This guy, Talha's insane.
I'm
bro.
taking notes.
Take notes, bro.
Yeah,
So
you
anyways,
just
well,
gotta go to
obviously-
PetSmart.
Yeah,
Yo, chill.
Oh
No.
my god. Okay, go on.
let me stretch it out, bro.
Hey, yo.
But anyways,
Why is there freaking a white stain on everything?
Oh, that's like calm stands, I think. Anyways, right?
Probably is, to be honest.
So anyways, I went to the
Definitely.
no. So what did I do? Like, the hairstyling was out of line. Like Talha's down bad. I'm not down that bad.
Yeah.
So I went to the PSA. I like that idea. The Master PSA girls.
Yeah.
So I messaged like 5-10 girls from there that I went to McMaster. Pakistani.
Yeah.
And then there was one that I messaged that caught my eye. Let's just say that. Now that was in hindsight. Whoa! You're cutting that
That's
part
kind of
out.
obvious. I'm gonna put a Fortnite character over my
That
face.
is we cut out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Fortnite.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not getting cut out.
Yo, we started talking to both these girls at the exact same time, basically.
Yeah.
It was a
Funny
very
enough-
close time
Yeah,
period.
me and you said both of us went to the girls, bro. We went to the 18-year-old.
Shut up.
No, me and
They were
Yusuf,
underage.
we couldn't pull anyone our own age, so we went for
No,
first
no,
years.
no, no, no.
So the,
I didn't go. Okay, wait. Let
That's
me
how you
clarify.
keep it
I
fresh.
didn't go for anybody. She went for me.
okay, yeah.
You went for her.
So we were both like first years, into first years, you know, because we're not good enough to get anyone our own age. So anyways, like I messaged this girl.
Speak for
let's
yourself.
allow that.
Speak for yourself.
So I messaged her, right? Hey,
Crystal.
I remember this is what happened. I said hey to
Shut your
her.
mouth.
I said hey to her, and at this time now I was in LA, like on vacation with my family, and she responded with hey as well. So me thinking, yo, it's not gonna lead to anything. I remember after she said hey, I sent her a 1 minute voice note
Yeah.
of me being gay, bro. I don't know what I was saying. I remember.
The
I was
voice
like,
notes you sent to me.
no, I was like, oh hey, I'm just chilling in LA out here, you know, with my family and cousins, going to the Hollywood sign.
Oh,
You
God.
already know. Something like that. And I'm guessing she probably thought that was funny, right? Because like she responded, and that conversation kept going, building, and for the longest time, and then that girl, bro, that for like probably for like 3-4, like for a month straight forward, we were talking every night for 2-3 hours, and eventually we started calling as well, you know, FaceTiming and everything. And I'm like, yo, bro, I think I'm in love, bro. What is this? You know, first experience. I'm like, yo, I'm talking to a girl so much, and eventually, then the point came, and she's like, okay, well, so when are we gonna meet? And then we
She said it?
Yeah, she said that.
Damn.
Oh no! Before she said that, she said, I like you. She's like, oh, Sean, I gotta tell you something. I like you. But as soon as she said that, I'm like,
Whoa. Bro said Eiffel Tower.
as soon as she said, I like you, screenshot sent to Osif. I'm like, Osif, oh my God, look at this. And he was so shocked. He was like, no way. And I said,
No way.
I'm like, oh, I like you back, right? And I'm like, oh, so that all happened. So based on that, then she's like, when do you want to meet for the first time, you know? Now, obviously, she's hinting at, like, she wants to go on a date. Right, Jeremy? Date, you know?
Okay, I remember. Yeah, you told me all this on Discord, but then keep going.
But then I don't know if
I don't know how much you want to say.
I don't know if you know about the next part, but then like I was kind of like scared. I'm like, oh shit, because I don't think she knew the extent of how fat I was.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't want to meet her in person.
I remember this,
So
yeah.
then I bullshitted something. I'm like, yo, there's a lot going on in my house, my family. Like I want that to be sorted out first. So give me 3 months before I see you. And in my head, I'm just thinking, in those 3 months, I'm gonna lose like 50 pounds.
Oh
Before I go see her. Yeah, this
Nah,
actually
bro.
happened.
But you
I'm
didn't
like-
actually do
And then
that.
she agreed to that, right? And then like I'm like yes, and then promise I started going on my walks outside, daily walks, controlling my eating. And literally 1 weekend, she's like, oh, I can't wait that long. She said she's like, why I want 3 months? I don't care, this, that. And then I remember she took my phone one time. Also took my phone one time and started messaging her. And was asking her, hey, so like, why can you wait 3 months? And she kept asking me, I don't know if I want to wait that long.
remember this.
Why doesn't he want to see me sooner? And also started snaking me. He's like, oh, he thinks like you're not gonna like him because he's fat and stuff. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh no, I won't care.
Also
This
just
that.
exposed them, bro.
So he exposed him in a way like it worked out. She's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And literally based on that, then I agreed to see her literally like the next week, bro. And then I'm like, oh shit. Then bro, I was sweating my balls off. The day before I went to see her, I got a haircut. I went to the mall with Osif. And I don't know, I think it was Osif and Said, I think, that I went to the mall with.
Yeah.
And they helped me.
You got Dior Sauvage. I remember that. Or some cologne.
No. That's what she gave me as a gift later on.
Oh,
That wasn't.
but didn't you get a cologne for yourself too?
No. For myself, I got like a hoodie, like, the shoes I'm wearing, like NMDs, like I got that. Like I got like a full outfit just to go and
How
see
much
her.
did you spend? You spent a lot.
Money, man. Paisa. probably 200,
Paisa.
300.
Oh, okay.
Just on clothes to go see her, bro. And obviously then, the date happened, and then, what can
See,
I say?
I remember the getting ready part, but I don't remember what happened after the
So I
date.
went-
Were you on the call that time?
I was.
He was
He was
it
talking
was
about
Port
like getting
Credit,
ready.
right? For credit.
Yeah, so I picked her up, and then we went to some restaurant near Pro Credit. I thought this was going to be a lake view. It was literally nothing.
Where did you eat?
Italian pasta. You know? When you were-
Wait, can I add one thing?
Yeah.
So I found it interesting where she was like, when also told her that you were fat, right?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care. Like
Yeah.
I still want to meet her. Do you think that's probably like a girl thing, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Because I feel like a guy wouldn't do that.
What?
Like if they find out like a girl's like fat when they don't know that she
Yeah.
already is,
Yeah.
they would like just be like turned off by that.
Yeah, no shit.
But girls are like different in the sense where like she was like more connected to like your personality and talking
Well,
to
that's
you.
just
and
Yeah,
stuff.
girls
honestly, I was kind of testing
Yeah.
her too because I was sending her some videos before we met of myself where like, you could see my fatness. Like the me dancing at Said's wedding, I sent her that video because I was
Yeah.
looking fat as shit in that. And she didn't make any comments. She just kept talking to me. Normally I'm like, okay, so maybe she doesn't care.
Okay.
So in general.
Go on.
But I remember, I met her for the first time. And I remember her telling me personally, she's like, oh, you exaggerated how fat you were. She was a bit scared to see me. She thought I was going to be so fat. But she thought I was just like normal, like not that fat. So that happened. We met for the first time.
You
know.
don't come off as fat, like that fat, like right off the bat. To be honest, it's fair.
You just gotta wear black.
Like right
Yeah,
now?
like when
Yeah.
you were
No,
walking to my
when
car,
you-
I didn't
You
know
don't
it
look
was
that
you.
fat.
When you wear
I'm
like
serious.
when you wear like a t-shirt, then it's obvious.
Yeah.
But like if you're wearing a hoodie or something, or, like another layer, like you don't look fat.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to stop grinding.
Yeah.
You also play sports. Like
Don't
you
move.
have like a decent shape.
That's
I would
true.
say.
Yeah, man. So, anyways, like, that happened. Right? We went on our first date, and literally on the first date, I asked her, I'm like, "Oh, do you want to be my girlfriend?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then, and then so,
Damn.
That's it.
You straight up asked that?
No kissing, no nothing, guys. All
Yeah,
clean.
true. You didn't sit on a bench and start.
How long did
making
that
out.
last?
Whoa, what the hell?
You didn't like start making out before you went to
I
the
don't know what's going on.
car, you know.
Yeah, like,
How long did that
Wait,
last?
didn't
on?
you? Okay, I'll cut this off. Like, didn't you like?
No, there's no
didn't you
cutting
like
off.
go? Did you guys?
Okay, there's
didn't
no
you guys
cutting
like go into like your sides of the car
Uh-huh.
and like come back in the front of the car, start hugging and like making out
Listen, I don't know about
in the parking lot?
I don't know about no making out, yeah, but there was definitely some hugs, you know, some like shared, compassionate, you know, hugging.
Jamie, how does it feel, bro?
There's this passionate hugging, you know.
Shaihan is made out with someone.
No, bro, like me making out,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, whoa, never, bro. That's not me, bro.
Okay, wait. I was gonna ask you, like, did she ever like say anything about your weight throughout the whole? What was it, like a year?
So yeah, so basically, right. So when we got together, we were probably together for I'd say 6 months, 7 months. Throughout the relationship, like she spoke on my way like a little bit. Like she was saying, like, "Are you planning on ever losing weight?" I'm like, "Yeah, obviously, you know." It was like that. So what do you call? So that happened, but generally, what do you call? Like in the first 2, 3, that was our first date, by the way, right?
Yeah.
When I talked
Yeah.
to you, literally on our second date, we both said "I love you." On the second
What?
date. It was weird, but I don't know. It was like my first experience moving like a horny guy, bro, straight in. I'm like, yo, I think I'm feeling it, bro. It's the first female interaction in my life.
I get you.
I said it
Especially
straight
when
up.
you're talking every night and calling and stuff. That's
Yeah.
easy. Because remember, like, I'll just say for me, 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks in.
3 weeks. Had you met her in person
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
saying it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the beginning, you think that you're in love. That's the first. You know, you're talking to a girl every day. Like, that's
Shit, why
what you
did I say
think.
that, bro? On camera.
No, you're gonna keep that in.
Kind of.
You know, you still have some naughty stuff going on too, guys.
No, I
Like,
don't.
you don't know nothing about that, bro.
There's nothing going on right now. Though.
Anyways, yeah.
I like Italian food.
So what do you call?
Oh, bro.
So what do you call it? Right. So that happened. Then in the relationship, I'll say it went like this. You know, in the beginning, it's like this, and then literally like that.
You think it went up too fast?
It went
think
up.
so?
It went up too fast. Like I love you, everything. That. The expectations got so high, and it literally went down like that, like that.
Really?
You know, like I actually hit like what do you call?
What was the first fall? What was the first downfall?
First downfall.
Because I remember there was something happening. I forgot, but you had to like make up for it.
I had to make up for it.
Remember, you apologized or something.
Yeah, there was a lot of apologies, bro, throughout that relationship from probably my side. Yo, basically, like, what it came down to throughout that whole thing, I started realizing is that, yo, basically, I was a really shitty boyfriend. Like, she was saying that, like, yo, I was never complimenting her. I was this, that. I was always roasting her.
No way.
I wasn't giving her enough attention and stuff like that. And to me, I started realizing during that time, I'm like, yo, like, well, I'm not really built for a relationship because you'll realize, like, girls, they require a lot of attention. If you don't talk to them, they're gonna think, oh, he doesn't like me, he doesn't this, that.
Yeah.
And to me, at that time, every night, like I'm playing FM with Musab Talha, bro, for like 4 or 5 hours, and she's just awake, waiting for me to message her. I'm doing that, or I'm playing COD while I'm just mentally cucking her. She's just thinking, what is he doing? He's ignoring me. Well, I'm having my own fun with my friends, right?
Yeah.
So like, that just it never worked out.
Was she like really dependent on your time? Because like,
Yeah,
did she have
she was.
hobbies? Did she have her own
And
hobbies?
she did, but I think she's very reliant on me. Like I'd say that. I think she was like, she's not one of those persons that had so much going on that she didn't have to fall back on me. But I think she needed me to prioritize her a lot, and I just wasn't doing that. So that was the downfall of the relationship. And at the ending, it literally came to a point where I'm just like, yo, to be honest, I told her. So the first time the breakup happened, I basically ended off with her. I was telling her, I'm like, hey, I'm not even making you happy anymore. You're always crying now. You're always sad because of me. Like, what's the
You
point?
made
of
her
this?
cry
Many times. She was
just for this because you weren't giving her time, or
In
because you
general, she
roasted
said I
her?
was like crying because girls are very emotional. You know, they cry a lot.
Yeah.
And she said like she was crying. She was like very like her mental state was very bad because of me. So obviously, like, I felt bad to him. Like, yo, I'm actually doing this to another person. Like, what's the point? Like, maybe we shouldn't be together. You know, what's the whole point of this? So then 6 months go in, and then what do you call? Then I basically, she had an exam like 2 days later, and I'm so stupid. I broke up with her like 2 days before her exam, and she ended up failing that exam.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyways, what do you call it?
Always the fucking.
Yeah, like listen, those are the, I was an asshole, bro. Like I felt really bad. Like that happened, but I just wanted to get it done. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, so we literally break up, right? And so for I'm actually going so into detail, bro. There's a lot you don't know that's about to come up
to
as
you.
well.
Okay, go.
So what do you call? So then, like, what do you call? So we break up, and literally like, right after we break up, you'd expect, oh, I'd be crying and stuff, right? Oh, I sure was normal, bro. I felt normal. Like 1-2 weeks in, like nothing. Then I started feeling like sad for like probably like 2-3 weeks as well later on. But then back to normal. I was normal for the longest period of time, right?
Really?
So yeah, so like for 1-2 months, and then throughout the whole time, like, someone just come in.
No, I think it's from outside the other
No.
doors.
Anyway, so like I felt fine, right? And basically during that time, like my friends still followed her on IG, like also still followed
Did you unfollow her? You unfollowed her?
I think she removed me. I think we both removed each other. Because there was no point. But she didn't remove my friends. I think also was still following her. Said was still following her. And these guys, they used to send me screenshots of every time she posted a story, right? Or something.
What?
To like piss me off.
Oh God.
That's a lie. I told them send me everything.
Oh shit.
Send me every story she posted. I want to be like updated. So that was happening for a while, right?
What's that proxy stalking?
Okay, and then like eventually it came to a point. Like this part you guys don't know. I remember like probably 2-3 months now after the breakup.
Yeah.
At one point I got completely depressed by it. I remember I got so bitter.
Which month? Tell me which month was this?
Bro, this was like, literally right before school started, bro. Like a month before school started.
Like right now? Like last year?
Like September. Yeah. So
September
last
2023.
year. So probably this is October. What comes before September, bro?
August.
July, August, bro. In these months, I started getting so depressed, right? Actually, there's another story. I just skipped over a part, bro. This is a bit naughty, bro.
Okay.
This is a bit cuck out of me.
Say it.
So one time, what do you call it? So during that time, she randomly, like 2-3 months after the breakup, she randomly reached out to Osif, right? Because I remember they used to talk sometimes too, like as like mutual friends through me.
Yeah.
They used to talk sometimes. So she randomly reached out to Osif to talk to him, and she was like, "Oh, I'm just wondering how you're doing and stuff." And obviously, me and Osif were thinking, "Yo, she's doing that to get back to me, like just mentally cuck me, you know?" Like,
Oh,
talking
like
to Osif.
make you jealous?
Yeah, like kind of that. Like, jealous.
What did she
And-
say? Like you just, how are you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing? Just like because she used to talk to him sometimes too. While we were together, they were kind of friends.
Yeah.
So she randomly reached out to him, and I was like, "Oh, she's just doing this to tease me, to show that she's up, you know, still." And then while she's talking, Osif's telling me, right? She's keeping me updated. And then she told Osif, and then I remember I was with Osif in person, and she was messaging him, and she told Osif that I have a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend now, like another boyfriend. As soon as she sent that text to Osif, and Osif told me about it, bro, I was losing my mind, bro.
What was the context? How did she bring it up?
She just, I think Osif asked her, he's like, "Oh, so have you moved on? Like, are you seeing someone else?" Like, also probably asked as a joke, and she
Yeah.
told him, "Yeah, I have another boyfriend. I have another boyfriend." Yo, as soon as she said that, I started losing my mind, bro. I was like in shambles.
You're mad or sad?
Complete shambles. I think everything. I'm like, no way. What the hell? Who the hell is this guy, bro? I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
And and then
Well, so it was true, or she was
no,
just
so like,
capping?
literally she said that, right? I lost my mind, and literally like 20 minutes later, she told me I was just kidding, obviously. And so, but what that did to me in those 30 minutes, and then
showed you.
also saying, like, "Yo, you're over her and you're acting like this." Like 2 months later, like, what the hell is this? You know?
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, yo, maybe I'm not over her, or maybe it's just the fact that I'm just jealous. Like I don't want to be with her, but like someone else with her pisses me off.
Yeah,
like it was one
yeah,
of those
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Jeremy, right? Right, Jeremy? What do you know about all that?
Jeremy, you can relate? Oh, you can relate? Fuck you guys.
Another day.
Yo, are you guys
another
following
day,
along
another day,
with
another
all
day.
this?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yo, stop
Following
touching
along?
me, bro.
Sorry, I'm stretching.
So that happened, right? And I was just like, yo, no, like it put me in absolute shambles. And then slowly, like her and also stopped talking because I told also you'll stop talking to her because it was pissing me off. It was mentally talking to me.
Yeah.
Then 1-2 months later, I'm randomly like I start thinking randomly. I'm like I kept thinking about her, and I'm like, yo. To be honest, I think I want her back because I was in the most down bad state of my life.
This was just last fall, right?
Yeah, literally like 5 months ago, 4 or
Yeah,
5 months ago,
okay.
right? In the summer, I started thinking, yo, I want her back, bro. I was thinking, yo, she was the only girl that ever gave me attention. She accepted me for my fatness. Will I ever find someone who accept me for my obesity, bro? She liked my personality. Like, girls don't come along like that. You know, I started thinking about all that. And then what do you call? And then that led to some absolute simp moves out of me, you know?
If you pass by the same tree in a forest, you're lost.
Okay, bro.
That's a quote. that I've been
Mr.
reading.
Khan poetry, bro. Like, okay, man.
No, go on.
So, anyways, like I decided, like randomly, it came to the point where I'm like, yo, I want X, I want B back. You know? Oh no, A. You know, she was A in the situation.
Just call her M, dude.
Okay, yeah, we'll call her M, bro. I'm gonna go. I want M back, bro. I want her back. Like I made a big mistake. She valued me for who I was. She accepted my fatness. I want her back.
Yeah.
So what did I do? Like I started.
Simp.
I don't know. I think she might have. I don't know. But we just started talking again. I messaged her or whatever. We were talking for like 1-2 hours and stuff. Like for 2 days. We talked like 7 hours at night, back to back.
7 hours?
Oh yeah, bro. I right away, bro. We rekindled like.
So
this,
what time in the
this
morning?
Messaging, bro. It's still 6-7 a.m. We talked, bro.
Fuck.
The whole night. And I'm like, I knew. I'm like, yo, I want her back. I want her back. So I finally hinted at the question. I'm like, yo, so would you ever consider getting back with me or something? And she's like, I need time to think about it. And then literally she messaged me like the end of the day. She's like, no. She's like, I'm sorry, I thought about it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought she said yes.
No. You know
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
story,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So she said no. And she's like, oh, sorry, I thought about it. Like, yo, I've been way more happier alone in the past few months. Like, I can't risk being not happy again with you. This, that. I don't know if you've changed or not. Maybe you have, but that's
Damn.
best. But I don't know if I can be with you. And that put me in complete shambles. I'm like, no way. I'm not going to get her back. No, like I started telling Osif. I remember I was driving to the gym that day, about to cry in the car, bro. Listen to some Atif Aslam
Have you ever
music.
cried?
No, never cried.
You listen to Atif Aslam?
I was listening
What
to
song?
some
What
sad
song?
Atif Aslam. I don't like Duty, like
Yeah, that's not
there's
even
some
that sad.
sad songs, bro.
Okay.
Like I was depressed. I remember
Yeah,
thinking like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then I spoke to Osif later that night, right?
yeah.
And then Osif, right? He gave me some advice. He's like, yo, Sean, if you really want her back, you can do the most down bad thing, which Osif was speaking from experience, which he had done. Side note, Osif, Osif was in a relation. Well, he was in a relationship. Some stuff happened with this girl. He got her back through some sim shit. And then
Like some Bollywood movie type
he
shit, bro.
advised me to do it. So what the advice was to give her like a gift basket,
Yeah.
right? He's like, yo, give her
I'm
a gift
just
basket.
giving it to her.
He's like, yo, show her that you care. And then I started like, getting some like hope in my eye. I started getting some passion.
They
I'm
said
like,
my
yo,
ass.
I'm like, yo, Osif, this is some great advice. You know, this could work. You know, like try some, like yo, like I was, because I remember I was depressed the whole time. I just really said that like a light, like like, a light went up in me. I'm like, yo,
You're just looking for some
you know,
answers.
Jeremy, right, Jeremy, right? I'm like, yo,
Sat there.
this is my opportunity.
Jeremy's learning a lot, I
So
think.
what did I do? Literally, I planned it. Literally, the next day, I went to square one with Osif and his significant other, who will not be named. Oh, you
Wait,
know?
the girl from AW?
No, that's another story.
Yo, imagine.
Imagine her boyfriend was awesome.
No.
This is f***ing the twins, bro. Oh, you got confused because they look the same.
Oh, what are you talking about? We're keeping that because I've been catching strays. And fuck Osif. You deserve to catch strays
Oh,
too.
God, bro.
Fuck you, yeah. Dirty
We
pussy
gotta
licker,
go.
bro. Anyways, right? So Osif had done
Oh,
the same
God.
shit. Something happened with him. I don't know. It was obviously way less serious than mine. Like there's a little bit of fight. He did that stuff. He got her back, right? I'm thinking, yo, he
We'll
did that.
have Osif on here, too.
Yeah, well, also, he can
You
fight
can say his
case.
side of the story.
Yeah, fuck you, Yusuf. Anyways, I'm like, yo, let me do the same thing. So literally the next day, I went to square one with Osif and his significant other. I'm like, because I need a female's opinion on the stuff I should get her, you know?
Yeah.
So I went to square one, bro. And then let's just say, like, I dropped,
How much?
take a guess, bro. Jerry, how much do you think I dropped?
grand?
On gifts.
No.
Grand?
Grand. 250. 250.
I'll say 6.
Yeah, Willie's is the most accurate. I
Six.
think it was like 500 or 600.
Oh,
So
That's
it was a big brown gift basket.
so you?
A big brown gift basket.
The NPC
That's actually a
dress
compliment. A gift basket.
That
was the best thing you said
That
this
was
whole
good.
day,
I'm not
bro.
accepting that.
That was good. That was good timing. That was good timing.
NPC, bro. Like,
Hey,
So you.
chill.
All right,
actually,
go
we're
on.
doing all this and it's not even recording. We're just-
No, it is.
Okay,
It is.
There's two options, bro. Look how deep I've gone and exposed. Imagine my mom is watching this.
Oh,
my God.
shh. It's recording.
Yeah, I know it is.
Hoodie liquors, bro.
Okay, go
All
on.
you. So I
No,
went,
you go. What was in the gift basket?
so I was gonna tell you. So the most expensive thing in there was a Swarovski. You know
Swarovski.
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 Yo, we're too
Swarovski.
Yeah,
broke to
so
talk
what's it
say
called? It was a
Swarovski.
It was
Okay, buddy.
What do you call it? Necklace. It was a necklace from there, like rose
How
gold.
much?
Rose gold. It was like almost 200. 190 to 200, right?
That's crazy. I wouldn't spend that
So
much.
I got her that rose gold necklace.
Have you?
How long did you know her at that point? Not less than a year.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
like
crazy.
that. So I was with her for like 6-7 months and we talked, right?
I mean, once you get to the end, it'll make sense why.
So I got. So these guys don't know anything about this.
No,
No,
I didn't even know about
Oh.
this. Oh wait, I know about the gift basket.
Okay,
but
so
not
the most expensive thing was the rose gold necklace, and then there was like a perfume that was expensive. It was like 170.
yeah,
Burberry perfume. I just remembered.
Burberry's ass by the way.
It was that perfume. Burberry's ass.
It's ass, yeah.
Yeah, but that perfume was nice.
Their
bro.
bags I heard are good, but their perfumes are ass.
Hey man, $170, bro. Like,
I know, but it's just that's what I'm saying. It's not worth
okay, it was that, and then after that was like a teddy bear. Girls like that shit, and then it was just like a whole lot of candy, like just cookies and chips and stuff that I know she liked. And then there was a whole.
Well, what?
What were you looking at, Jeremy?
What's the joke? What's the
What
joke?
was that?
Nothing.
Just say it. No,
Trying
just
to make
say
her
it.
more like you?
You never said about what's her body type.
What?
Wasn't she also kind of chubby?
She was on the chumpier side, yes.
Yeah, so
But we don't say that about
Like
women,
Naveed
yeah?
Chubby?
opposites. I mean, similar attract.
Did you get the Naveed?
Okay, man.
Yeah, I think she was like around like Naveed size, right?
Naveed.
How tall was she?
5'6"?
Oh, so the same
Oh,
height
she's
as
a little bit
Naveed.
taller. It's good.
Yeah.
Than most girls, not Naveed, but
But I mean,
Yeah.
taller than Naveed.
okay, yeah, go on.
She was on like a little bit.
So
on the
did you
chubbier side, yeah.
took it to her house and did you like stand outside
So
her
and
house?
I was saying that, right? That was like all in the basket, and then there was a whole letter, like a whole page letter,
Handwritten?
handwritten. Me apologizing for like my past and stuff, like taking me back. Not, I don't think, yeah, but some jokes, some
Okay.
funny jokes in there that I know she'd laugh at. I was just saying
Yeah.
some funny things, obviously. And I wrote that, and I brought it to my house, and I wrapped it all perfectly, right? And I remember I want to call someone out. Then I told Osif, I'm like, yo, Osif, today at 1 a.m. we're gonna go to her house.
1 a.m.
Right? Because
1
obviously
a.m.
it has to be a time that her parents are
won't
asleep
see.
and she's awake, right? So
Yeah.
like, yo, 1 a.m. is probably a good time. And it's like a risk too, like we don't know for sure.
Yeah, what if they look out?
So I asked Osif to go with me, and Osif said no. He's not gonna go with me. That damn snake, because you know, Osif's like a little, he's like a weird guy. He started saying, yo, what if she calls the cops? She's gonna call the
Wait,
cops?
what?
He's
Wait,
like,
what?
yo, what if we get cucked, bro? It's too risky.
That's what he was scared
He was on
about?
his like scared bullshit, bro. And then for like 2 hours I was
Wait,
on
it was his idea though.
It was also his idea, but he didn't want to. Like, he helped me with everything. Like, he went to
Yeah.
square one, and he helped me. He was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna go with you to your house." He was too pussy to do that.
Okay.
He was too pussy to do that.
Didn't
right?
also do that though with his girl?
Yeah, but he's like, he was so down. He's like, "Yo, he'd do for his girl. Why would he do it for mine?" He was willing to do all that for
Okay,
her.
yeah,
you know?
go on. So you went alone?
So no. So Osi said no. So then I brought Maud into it.
Oh, okay.
So Maud didn't know anything at this point, right? So I explained him the whole thing, and he's a real one. He lived right in front of me. He was down to take me at 1 a.m. Right?
She's also in Milton, right?
Maud?
No, the girl.
No. She lives close to Heartland.
Oh shit.
So it's like, but at that time, it was like just 20 minutes from my house, right? At
Yeah,
night,
yeah.
when we're going. So I gave Maud the whole breakdown, right? So like, yo, so at 1 a.m., I'm like, yo, Maud, be ready. And then I remember I got into everything, quickly dressed. 1 a.m., we started driving, right? But I'm thinking, yo, what if she's not awake? What if she's not awake? So I told Osip to message her, right? Right away, because he still had her number, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, Osip, message her and try like confusing her, distracting her to keep awake. Say something random. Then I got the idea. I'm like, yo, Osif, message her, because she used to work somewhere at
This is
a company.
elaborate. It's an elaborate
Yeah.
plan.
She used to work at some company, right? So I told Osa, I'm like, yo, message her and be like, yo, your brother just got a job interview at the company she works for, and ask her like all the interview questions and stuff to
Okay.
like
Oh my
engage her.
God.
So he messaged her,
At
and she
12
responded
a.m.
right away, and also like requested to call her, and she's like, fine. And then also got on call with her and started asking her the interview questions.
That's
so
very smart.
He kept her awake for like 20 minutes, right, while me and Mon are driving. So we get there like at like 1 a.m. right, and I start looking across the street, and I get my ass up the car, started running towards the freaking house. All the lights are turning on, and then I dropped the gift basket in front of her door, right? Like so scared, but I finally got it there.
Oh,
Then I-
lights in the house were turning on?
not the lights in the house, like the street lights. You
Oh,
know, like the
okay,
ones that are
okay,
like
okay.
automatically activated.
Okay.
So they all turned out. I dropped the basket. I ran back to Maud's car. You know, got down and everything.
Yeah.
And then I messaged her. I'm like, yo, package delivered. So he's on call with her, right?
Package
And then he tells her, he's like, okay, now check your door. I remember he was telling me, and she's like, what the hell? What do you mean? He's like, check your door, man. There's something there. She's like, what? Like I'm gonna get killed or something?
That's kind of scary, bro.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's like
scary.
on some demon
She's
shit.
like,
Check
yo,
your door.
She's like, am I gonna get killed or something? Like, what the hell? He's like, shut the hell up, man. She's like, is it Shaihan?
Shut up,
Is it
bitch.
Shaihan or something? Anyways, like, what do you call him? He said that, and me and Maud were obviously there. We were just parked somewhere so we could see her come out. But it was so dark that we didn't. But eventually, she took the package in, right? So she took in the package, and then she was like on call with Osu, and I told Osu, like, yo, end the call. Like, let her experience that, like, all by herself, you know? Don't be on call. Like, let her live through that moment, yeah? And also ended the call, and then for 1 hour, then me and Maud are just driving home, and everything goes there as well. So
Oh,
she's
I
doing-
thought you stood there and waited for her response. And
No. Me and Maud left right away.
Okay,
Obviously,
okay,
I'm not going to do anything, create a scene in front of our house at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So we left, and then that whole thing happened. She was with the package and stuff. And then what do you call?
She messaged you?
And then no, she didn't. So she messaged Osif, and she said she really liked it and stuff. But then I'm thinking, yo, I'm in there like swimmer, yo, it's gonna work. Then later she says to Osif, she's like, oh, so he thinks he can buy me back.
Oh.
What is it? What does this really mean? You know, is this you're spending
Damn.
money and stuff, like you're gonna buy me back? And like they started discussing like full on. Like also had a full 1 hour discussion with her, right? And I remember this. I was on call with Osif. Like I think Talha was in the call, Usfer was in the call, Osif's girl was in the call,
Yeah.
and Osif's like screen sharing his messages, like with him.
Yo, what if she watches that? I was just thinking that. There's a chance, right?
There's a chance, yeah.
Like, what if one of your friends just send it to her?
I've told her you have a podcast. I feel like I've
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's probably long ago I've told her, but there's
You
no.
told
I don't think I ever sent her like a link. Or
But she doesn't know,
No.
like, us, actually.
No.
Okay,
I highly doubt it.
Okay,
it
good.
would be funny. She's just sitting through this, and she messages you. Oh, you still want to come on the podcast? I want to contribute all
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, I would actually have her. I'm not
Yo,
gonna-
wait, I have a quick
Yes, I
question.
want to see her.
I have a quick
side,
question.
so-
Would we ever have exes on this?
Exes?
You're
Yeah,
acting like you guys
like
would be
people's
able
exes.
to hold a conversation with a female for like over an hour and a half.
Okay,
bro.
relax.
what?
You think this guy can? Have you seen this guy?
I mean, you said maybe, but
Bro, what?
this guy.
Hey.
Hey.
We would have Jeremy here for that one.
No, we'd have the V.
No, we
bro.
have him. We have him as like an intern. He'll be like learning, you
I'm
know.
sweating. Well, where was I, bro? Like,
So you just told her.
So is
she
that-
said
is that a
you
yes?
can't buy her back.
Okay.
yeah, I can't buy her
Yeah, I
back.
guess.
And I'm like thinking,
Yes?
ah,
No?
shit.
Exes?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
What
Keep going.
Who's exes?
No, just keep going.
Shut the hell up, bro. Not my exes.
Anyways, right? So she's like, oh, can you buy me back or this or that?
Yeah.
I can. So basically, also is really talking to her on messages, and we're all looking at the messages, and then she starts sending him like screenshots of everything I said to her in the past, right?
Yeah.
And bro, some of the stuff on those screenshots was insane, bro. Like, I don't even know if I want to say it out loud. Well, okay, I'll say, like, I'll expose myself.
Screenshots of what?
So she started sending screenshots of like my conversation with her and back in the day.
Oh,
Like, all
exposing you?
Yeah, like all the bad stuff I said to her, and she was like, "Well, is this the kind of guy that can change and stuff?"
So she was like proper mad at you.
So some of those messages, I'll expose myself. One of them said to her, "I'm like, yeah, I didn't take this relationship seriously.
No.
Obviously, like, we're not a married couple, so what was I gonna do and stuff?" And then one of them said, "Yeah, honestly, like, my goal is to like get like a 140-pound Latina. That's the kind of girl I want to marry. Like,
my
obviously, you're not all that."
no.
I was saying some stuff like that.
Can you tell these guys at least, like, what was your relationship like? What was like the substance of your relationship? Like, what did you guys do? You guys hang out a bunch or what? Like, what was it like?
Yeah, we used to hang out. Like,
How many times did you go out with her?
Yeah, honestly, she lived kind of far, but like we used to go like once. We would try doing like once a week, like on the weekend.
Did you go to like Niagara once with her?
That was the second. Yeah, this time.
Oh, that was after the comeback.
Yeah, after the comeback. But I tried. Well, I'll get into that too.
Okay,
but like the original 6 months.
She's showing your messages.
Yeah, so she's showing the messages and stuff like that. And we're like, I swear, also started turning on me. He's like, "What the hell? You said some shit like this." This girl was like, "What the hell? You don't deserve her back." I'm
He
like,
showed his girl too.
I'm like, you should tell her. No, bro, how was cool? She's sending the messages like we're all looking on screen share. The messages that they're talking about.
Yeah.
And keeping in mind, this is right after I give her the gift basket and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
she starts talking to Osif about this. And she's like, "Oh, can he change and stuff?" And then Osif's like, "Oh, he did all this, he can change and stuff." And stuff like that. But she was just thinking, like, he's just trying to buy me back. How can a man like this change? And then she basically said no. And then Osif basically hinted at like a part 2. He's like, "Oh, you think this is it? Sean's gonna do more. He's gonna show you." Right? So he kind of cut me with that.
Oh,
so like I had to do something else.
You did more?
You don't know what the second part I did?
No.
The singing thing?
Oh, I know this.
Yeah, you know it, right?
Yeah, I know this.
So he started hinting at there's gonna be a part 2, and then basically she's just expecting it, right? She's like, "Okay, fine, I'll see." And so that goes like a brief silent period. Like I had an exam like 3 days later, bro.
Yeah.
So I didn't do anything for 3 days after that. I just did that, and throughout that she was kind of talking to Osa still.
Yeah.
Literally the next day, she sent like also a photo of her like in class with one of her friends, and they were both eating like the chocolates I gave her. She's like, "Oh, tell Shaihan I said thanks."
Oh,
like something like that. Like some
so she
remark
kind of
like that.
started melting a little bit.
Kind of like the chocolate, you know, like it was in there, and like it was in there.
Or
It's
she
like
was just,
summer,
like,
Jeremy. I was in there, bro. Like, let me know about all that, bro.
Buying stuff for
I was
girls.
in there, man. So anyways, right? So that happened. So then 3 days later, my exam finally finishes, right? So I'm like, okay, today's the day. Like I gotta like grind like something like personal. So I started discussing with Osif like, well, what else can I do? Like, you know, for a part 2. Like she's saying I can buy her back with money. So I'm like, yo, it needs to be something sentimental, you know? It can't be something like money related. So I started thinking, yo, what can I do? And also give me like an idea. He's like, yo, make like a, what did he say? I don't know what he said. Like a camouflage or something. What's it called, bro? Like
Collage.
A collage. He's like, yo, make a collage.
No way.
Camouflage.
Like pictures and shit?
He's like, yeah. He's like, yo, make like that. And I was thinking, I'm like, yo.
You have a lot of pictures with her?
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo.
Can I see them? After, off the podcast.
I'm like, yo. I'm like,
Please, come on.
I'm
Please.
like,
Show us off the podcast.
I'm like,
You have
I'm
to
like,
show us.
I'm like, yo, that's not a bad idea. So like camouflage, I'm thinking like, yo, like a video of me like putting all our photos and stuff, getting some of my friends in it too. I'm like, yo, me singing a song. I'm like, yo, I got that perfect idea. So then I actually started working on it. Like literally like the same day, I literally told Maud and Osif and Sayed, Nafi, like, I'm like, yo guys, all of you send me individual videos of you saying how Shaihan's changed and stuff. Make it funny, send me 30-second clips, right? So they all did that.
Yeah.
And then what I did was like I grinded for 6 hours, right? So I remembered what her favorite song was. One time I was playing in the car and she told me she really liked that song. You know that song, I Love You, ooh.
The Brown song, yeah.
Dil ka ye kyara. You know that Brown song?
Yeah.
So I remember that was one of her favorite songs. I'm like, yo, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play that song, karaoke, and I'm gonna sing the whole song while having like our photos like showing over it, like some of like our photos.
That's crazy.
And the photos I chose were the ones that she hated the most. To like make it kind of funny.
Make
You
it
know?
laugh,
I didn't want to
yeah.
make nice photos. I remember I posted the ugliest photos of her and like me and her together, just to make it kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
And at the ending, I had like clips of Osif, Sayed, and stuff. So I made all that. Took me 6-7 hours, right?
Yeah.
And I finished at like 1 a.m. as well, and I sent it to Osif. I'm like, yo, send her the link. And I remember I
I love how Osif, everything has to go through.
Yo, he was
Osif.
middleman. He was kind of getting annoyed because he had to middleman the
bro.
whole thing.
Nah, shout out to Osif for being that person.
Fuck Osif, bro.
What? That's nice, bro.
No respect to him, bro.
These guys wouldn't do that for me.
No.
fucking wait.
Yeah,
These
we
guys-
wouldn't, because we know
these
what it's
guys
like.
These guys wouldn't do that for me.
Okay.
Just saying
Nope.
that. Like you have a real.
I have a
one.
reason.
You have
for
a
it.
real one. You
I have a
real
reason.
one. Anyways,
Yo,
go
by
on.
the way, once again, like the idea. Oh yeah, basically, you know in the song how it says like "I love you."
Yeah.
Like a shout out, Talha. He told me, "Yo, don't say I love you. That's kind of weird because you're just trying to get her back.
I
You
miss
can't say I
you."
love you." He's like change it to like I lick. Wait. I like you, or was it I miss you?
I miss you. How did I miss
Wait,
you?
yeah, it was I miss you. It was I miss you.
Yeah, I licked you.
Yeah,
Have you licked her before? I had to put it in there. You're asking. Hey, did you see what he did with his tongue? Oh, that was nasty. He licked his lips. Oh.
Jimmy, what you know about all that?
Chill.
I can't do this.
Stop. Stop the bios.
What do you know about all that?
Yeah, imagine if David was here. Holy shit. Oh god. Okay. Come on, you guys speed this up. This is a long ass.
Yo, if they walk in, they're gonna fucking yell.
No, listen. One half of the podcast was all my notes. The second half is just this, bro. Like it's like a whole podcast.
Yo, that
by
should
itself.
deserve its own thing. It's
Okay, fine. Go. Yeah.
So, anyways, right? So where was I? So I make the whole video.
Yes.
I send it to her, right? Through Osif, right? And like,
Yeah.
I think I got like okay, yeah. So I sent it, right? And then she messaged Osif like right away, and she's like, "OMG, I loved it," right? And just like that, I knew I'm like, "Yo, this has to be, like, I'm in there like swimwear, bro. Like I'm in
What's
there."
swimwear?
This is like a term. I'm just in there like swimwear. It's like a run.
He's swimming.
Like I'm just in there, you know.
It's in their ass crack.
So anyways, right? So she messaged me after that, finally. Because she hadn't messaged me. Like, I think she had me blocked probably.
Yeah.
Because I had messaged her directly. But so right after that video, so she messaged Osif, right? I loved it and stuff. Osif's like, yo, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Message Shaihan. Like, he doesn't want to. He's like, yo, I'm done.
Yeah,
with it,
bro.
He's like, screw you. If you have something to say it to Shaihan. And right at that moment, she messaged me. And she's like, oh, hey, like, nice video and stuff. And like, come on, boy. Like, after that, I'm like, I know. Like, it's back in. I'm back in. After that, there's no falling out here. Just based on that, like, let me speed this up a bit, right? So we start talking again, and she's like, okay, I'm willing to give you another chance. Start off as friends and stuff again.
Yep.
So, and, like, based on that, like, we were, yeah. So, like, right after that, literally, I saw her, like, the following weekend. I remember, like on Saturday, like, I decided, I'm like, okay, can I meet you now? So that was, like, a friend kind of gathering. I remember I took her to, like, another Italian restaurant this time.
That's
it was, like,
pretty datey.
in like, downtown.
That's pretty datey.
And then, have you guys heard of Cobb's Donuts in downtown?
I've seen it. I've never been there
It's
yet.
like a nice place. So we went there for, like, donuts. We walked around, we sat in the park.
Nice.
Just like, eating some donuts, you know.
Toronto. That's a nice view as well, probably.
You know, it was a nice experience. And basically, and yeah, and then after that, like that was good, right? Then we started calling a bit. Then she went to McMaster as well, right? Now school started.
Yeah.
She's same program as me.
This is
So
September 2023.
now September, right? Now then I saw her like once in McMaster, like during our break, whenever we could see each other, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn.
Just to chill somewhere, like go in campus and.
Do you hang out with her a lot on uni? In uni?
Yeah, so basically I started hanging out with her a lot.
Okay.
Like for like 2-3 days, like I would see her usually on campus for like 4 or 5 hours. I'd chill. Like my classes would be done, and like I could go home. But, like I'd like chill with her for like 4 or 5 hours until it was her class.
Commitment.
She would come earlier to see me, and I'd stay later to see her. So that started happening, right?
Yeah.
And then basically like after 1 month now, so we'd seen each other at least 5 to 10 times and stuff. Then I asked him like, okay, do you want to be my significant other again?
Again?
Again.
Yeah.
And then she said, okay, yeah. So now we're back. And, you know, happy ending. We're still together at the end. Anyways, it's done.
What?
Jeremy, what you know about
I'm
that?
kidding.
Wait,
man.
no. You
Oh,
don't.
it's actually not?
So actually, they're not together right now.
What the fuck?
After all of that shit,
Wait, what?
they freaking broke up again.
What did you do this time?
That's that hypothetical that I was telling you about.
That was this recent?
That was so like all that shit happened in September, right?
Yeah. So when did the hypothetical shit happen?
Yo,
like 2 weeks ago.
the story ended.
I was thinking about this. It's so jokes. It's like he went into so much detail about all the shit he did to get her back, and then they just broke up again.
Yo, we're still together.
And it was her who broke up with.
You guys down, dog. You guys down. Oh, man.
No, and then
I'm
the hypothetical
sweating,
that I
bro.
was explaining in the beginning of this.
I'm sweating, bro.
So like, how did you fumble again?
Okay, listen, now. Okay, man. Holy shit. Yo, you thought it was a happy ending, no? Like, your wedding invite coming like
I
a
did.
year later.
I was like, what?
He forgot.
Yo, keep your dick in your pants, bro. Like, I see that shit popping out, you know? Like, they thought it was a happy ending. I'm sweating, bro.
All right.
Like, what the hell is this? Like, all gathered cornered around me.
So what's the problem? Like,
Alright.
so wait. She's party A and he's party B. She basically told him to change again.
Yeah.
So why did she have to say
Oh,
that again?
no. So basically, we got
What did you
together
do?
now, right? So now, once again, we
Why
got
do
back.
you like sit up
Yeah,
like this?
I'm,
Okay, I like
I'm,
it. It's good.
I'm a little bricked up right now.
It's good. It's good.
So once again, we all got together and like it started going up like 1 hour 45 minutes.
Yes.
Holy shit!
It's almost 4, dude.
How long of a
Dude.
podcast?
I'm telling you, this whole story was one half of the podcast.
I knew it was gonna be this long. So basically, we got together again, and once again, the trajectory again upwards. You know, it's going good, going
From
good.
September, it
Everything.
started up.
So there was like a few downfalls in there because she kept saying, "Oh my," she's girls like that it's hard for them to forget about the past. So she kept bringing up stuff. Oh my God, remember when you did this? Remember when you did that?
That's weird.
This that.
That's annoying, probably for you.
There's like one thing she brought up which I forgot to mention. Like originally when I broke up with her, she called me that night that I broke up with her, like talking over the phone. And so she called me and I was literally just sleeping for 45 minutes and she was crying on the phone while I was sleeping.
Oh.
So-
Wait, what?
So yeah. I forgot to mention
Wait,
that part.
what?
So you picked up the phone
Oh,
and
no,
you
no,
stopped.
listen, she called me, right? And she was just crying. There was like not a single word said. And I'm just there like, it's okay. And then like I'm falling asleep, right?
What was she crying about?
Because I had just broken up with her, right?
Oh.
So she was just crying on the phone.
This was
She
the
was
first
crying?
breakup.
The first breakup,
Oh,
right after I
okay,
broke
you
up.
went
I
all the way
remember.
back. I was
Yeah, I went all
like-
the back. So when she called me, so right, she was just crying, and I was just kind of like just drifting to sleep, right?
Yeah.
So she was bringing that up months later. Now that we're back together,
Yeah.
it's like who does that to a person? This, that, and then other stuff like the stuff that I said.
That's
to her,
weird.
You know?
Like, so why is she rehashing everything like that?
Because girls, you also told me like when his thing ended and then he got her back, and she would kept bringing up the past. Because girls, they don't get over stuff easily, bro. It takes them so long.
You pass by the same tree
Oh
in the
my
forest, you're lost.
Yeah, but
That's why this code exists, because people don't forget things.
Yeah, but so she wasn't forgetting stuff, so I had to keep reassuring her. I'm like, baby, no, baby, no.
And then you fell asleep.
Baby, that's not the same Shaihan, baby. That's the old Shaihan. I'm a new Shaihan. I'm a changed man.
Yeah, and then?
I was just like, I was giving her this whole story.
So
and
then
stuff.
September to December, you guys were together?
No. Well, no, September was when we were friends, kind of. I think I asked her to be like my girlfriend again in October, I think.
And then from October, when
It
did
was
the hypothetical
It was
happen?
late October. Or I think it might have even been November, bro. Because I feel like in October or November, I asked her to be my girl,
And
right? And then it got to a point where it was literally right before these exams, bro. So we were together for a while, right?
The beginning of December?
And so we're in January, right? So I think
Yeah.
it was in the beginning of December. I think it was all in December. So she messaged me. So basically, when it was going good, right? I was giving her a lot of time and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of going back to my exact old ways, where I started drifting apart, kind of where I was just FM, COD, friends, you know. And the girls.
The old Shaihan.
The old Shaihan. Yeah, the old Shaihan.
Pull the
bro.
Jeremy, bro. It's
Uh,
like,
yeah,
I'd rather play
so-
Fortnite.
The old ones started coming. The old ones started coming
Yeah,
back a bit, and it was like, it wasn't looking too good. I kind of started going back to my old ways, and straight up, I'm like, okay, yo. And then it was literally midterms when we were barely exam time. Like I'm studying every day. I'm waking up. I'm going to Starbucks and studying for like 6 hours with my friends, right?
Yeah.
The bait and stuff we're studying. So I'm kind of not talking to her at all. So then eventually it got to a point I was kind of sensing that something was about to come. So she straight up messaged me. Now this is the hypothesis, right? That you were talking about. She messaged me like, hey, Shaihan, so now I've been thinking about it and I don't know if this is going to work out. And like, you're not giving me enough time. Like you said you changed and stuff, like all this, that. Like you haven't really changed. Like you're kind of the same old person, this, that. You're not giving me enough time. Blah, 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 blah. So she says that, right? And then she's expecting me to say, baby, no, baby. Like, no, fine. Like, I'll change myself again. I'll start giving you more time. I'll drop those other things, like all the COD and all the games I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'll give you more time. But then I had like a realization moment, Like, what's that called? Like, realization? Epiphany,
Yeah.
I had a Tiffany, bro. I had a Tiffany.
Tiffany,
And I actually started thinking about
hell
something.
no.
I'm like, yo, to be honest, like, yo, what am I really doing out here, bro?
Did you say, wait, but didn't you like take some time to think about it yourself?
Yeah, it was like 1-2 days. Like I started
okay.
thinking, I'm like, yo. Then she herself, she's like, to be honest, maybe I'm not doing the right thing. She started second guessing herself. She's like, oh,
Really?
maybe like I need to think about it. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing, and maybe ignore what I said. Like she was second guessing herself.
Okay.
But at that point, she'd already said that, so I was thinking about it as well myself, like
Yeah.
for 1-2 days, and I was just like, yo, to be honest, like I don't really know like what's the point of this? Because I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't plan on being married for like maybe 1 year, right? I said 2025, it could be even 2026. Like, what's the point of having a girl right now? Because girls, they demand so much time, so much attention and stuff. Like, if I'm not planning on getting married anytime soon, why am I in a relationship? And obviously, there was like I said like a little bit of like a religious factor in there too. I was saying, we're doing this technically not like let me slide that in there. I'm like, it's not like the most haram thing, halal thing, right? Being in a relationship, you're not supposed to be doing that stuff, dating and stuff,
Yeah.
So then I started thinking, I'm like, yo, this is not the right thing. I don't think I'm doing the right thing and stuff. Basically, side note, Osif and stuff, Osif was calling me out. He's like, oh, no, you're only saying this is because you don't actually like her. If it was like someone else that was way harder and you were really into, then you wouldn't say all this shit. Like, you'd actually try harder. You'd give her more time. That's what he was saying. I don't know if I really thought that. Like, I actually just think it's because I wasn't ready to be like in a relationship at all. Like I'd
You
rather
didn't. You weren't ready to like completely change yourself.
not or commit to anyone. I'd rather be playing with my friends, playing games and stuff, because this is the age, you know.
That's fair, bro.
Like why sacrifice that to talk to
Exactly.
a girl, you know?
That's fair.
Like I'd rather be doing my own fun thing. When it's time to get married, then that makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
So I actually thought about that for like a day or two. So then when I went back to her, she's probably expecting, you know what? No, like give me like maybe I'll change and stuff.
What did you say?
I think I said that. I might have said that in the moment, but then like after like a bit, I remember like when it was like a 2-day break, right? In the initial breakup messaging, I was like, oh no, this that. I was kind of arguing it, but then when she's like ignored everything, ignored what I said, like give it a 2-day break. And then she came back to message me, right, to talk to me about it. Then I said, to be honest, like nah, I don't think I can change myself. I don't think I made the right choice of coming back into the relationship. I wasn't ready, this, that.
Yeah.
So she basically kind of gave me the option and stuff, right? She's like, are you gonna change and stuff? I was like, nah, like I think like I don't really can change. I value my own time. Like I'm not ready to get married. Maybe in the future, like I'll reach out again. When I'm ready.
She told me about this.
She got mad at that. She's like, what? You came back. You put on a whole act. You did all that to get me back, and now you're saying this. Like, what was the point to do this to me again?
Yeah.
And I was right, Jeremy. You know, it was just, you know.
He put in like a buyback clause.
Yeah.
He's like, in the future, if when I'm ready, maybe we could link up again, bro.
So
She said no, right?
So I said all that. She said no at first, and then she's like, fine. I think it was.
Actually,
it was
okay.
such a long conversation because we were discussing it, right? Because in the moment she was so mad.
Yeah.
When I was saying all that stuff, she's like, oh, like, how could you do this again? Like I knew I made a mistake taking you back. In the moment she was saying all that, right?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, you didn't really change. And I was just thinking, you know, she's kind of right. You know?
She
Like,
was right.
I think at the end of the day, what it was is like me, I was lacking female attention, and I'm thinking
You got attached.
I'm like, I got attached. I'm like, that's the only female interaction I had, and I lost it. Let me get it back. I need female interaction, you know.
Yeah, you said that right in the beginning. I'm like, damn, that's a red flag, anyways. Because
Yeah.
the only reason you want to talk to her is because you crave that attention. From her.
I need that female. That's what I thought it was. But then I realized like it's not good for me or for her. You know, I'm kind of mentally dragging her along, thinking that something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm cooking her mental health, right? Because she's not getting what she's expecting.
And she's
I
young.
Yeah,
Little
exactly.
Kid. She's a little kid, you know.
Okay, a little kid. Yeah, let's not go
Wait,
there.
she's
yeah?
like what, 20 now, right?
Yeah, she's 3 years younger.
Yeah.
But she's 20 now. Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
tilting your head.
Jeremy,
Like
we
that.
know you're into the young pussy, but you're into that young pussy.
That's you stuff.
What?
What?
Wait, that's him.
Into
Whoa! I'm cutting this out.
No, don't. You're not cutting anything out.
They
But-
love- when he gets blamed, he loves.
But
cutting
anyways-
shit.
That's not even true, though. That's messed up. I don't
But
wanna have
anyways, yeah. So
pedophile
that
fucking
happened.
Okay, now you like mature.
You know,
stop
you're
talking.
gonna, I was gonna start crying and then cut me off at the most emotional time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's older
so-
than me. Okay.
What are you guys talking pasta? What
Italian food.
are you guys
Nothing,
talking
nothing.
about, bro? There's an NPC inside
So
joke
okay,
going on, bro.
I have a question. So like after all that, like the comeback, the redemption, then the breakup again,
Yeah.
both breakups.
Yeah.
Do you regret like the time, energy, and money that you spent, like close to $1,000 on
No.
her?
I
No
don't,
regrets?
I don't think I have any regrets in that.
That's good.
But the only regret I have is like how I mentally cucked her, like how I made her feel bad.
Damn.
Like I wish I hadn't done like, all that because
Shows character.
I feel bad. Like I'm like, well, I
Shows
put her
growth.
through all that. But I don't regret the time I had with her. Like she was genuinely a good person. You know, like we still got along.
And you're
all
not
that
just saying
stuff.
this because there's a potential chance that she's
No,
watching,
no,
and
no.
then you want to
She
get her
like,
back.
probably, I told her probably the most out of anyone I've ever told, like about my family and my personal stuff. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because she was a girl, you know, so they can kind of understand.
Yeah.
So I was sharing with her, you know, all that stuff. And obviously, I was getting a lot of sex as well from the relationship, so that was a side benefit. I'm kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna take this part up. I'm gonna ask you, but like, remember you told her, like one
Don't
time,
even cut. Just clip it.
didn't she like sometimes come into your basement? Didn't you sneak her
Oh, no,
into
no,
your basement?
I'll talk about this openly. Yeah, I've snuck her in like a few times. I remember.
Sucked
one
her
time.
in? What?
Snuck her.
No,
Snuck her in,
snuck her in
okay.
because I had a side entrance, so she would just come chill. I remember I was during my co-op. I had work. She would just be chilling on that side while I'm doing work. And we're just talking the whole time.
And your parents didn't know, right?
No, they were upstairs. I remember one time she had to go to the washroom
Yeah.
as well, upstairs, right? So and my parents weren't home. My brother was in the living room. So I just went upstairs quickly. I'm like, yo, Shmuel, that's his name, right? I'm like, yo, go upstairs quick. I gotta do something. That guy, he's like, oh, okay, he just left. He went upstairs and I'm like, yo, come upstairs now.
left.
So I'm like, yo, go take a piss, come. And then she quickly ran, took a piss, went downstairs, and I'm like, yeah. I stuck
So
her
what
like
else?
50 times.
Is there anything else going on in that basement?
We just emotionally shared our words and, you know.
What are we talking about?
I know something. I know something, but I can't say it.
You know something? I don't know what you know, bro.
I'm not gonna say it.
I'm confused what this guy knows, bro.
Okay.
But anyways, like, yeah, that happened. But yeah, but where was I in the overall story?
So, okay,
the
so-
regret thing, right?
Yeah. So like, how do you feel about it in general right now, today?
Honestly, I'm completely fine. Like,
Content?
like sometimes I'll feel like bad only because like what I did to her sometimes.
Damn. Okay.
But because I'm like, yo, like, I feel bad. But generally, I'm content. Like I'm like, I don't have regrets of like, oh, maybe I lost her again. Like, there's none of that. And now I truly realize like there's no point of females until you're actually ready to get married and like and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like right now, it'll just be like fooling around. Like you're not at that stage. Like I have other things to focus on. Like a job, school. I have to get a diploma and stuff. Gotta lose weight. My whole family thing
So you're
going
not looking
on.
for
Like,
anybody at all?
yeah,
Have you been DMing anybody?
No. After
Bulk
that,
DMs. That's how it all started, huh?
bulk DMs, bro. That's where it all started.
I remember you sent me like screenshots of some
Yo,
DMs too.
yo, side note, like when I was sending those DMs and 50 girls, surprisingly, the fattest of the pigs were the ones that didn't respond. The fat ones are the ones with the highest standards.
They're the most
bro.
entitled ones.
Yo, there was one girl I remember me and also looked at her and she's 300 pounds. I'm like, yo, we were thinking, yo, she's gonna want to suck my bro, after I sent her that message. And she freaking left me on red. 300 pounds, bro. And I'm like, what the hell? Right, Jeremy? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, we gotta
The fattest of ogres? Yo, you're not cutting that out.
No. I'm saying we gotta end it soon.
Yeah.
But in general, like, yeah, that was like this quick side note.
Okay,
yeah,
so
like, yeah,
happy ending, kind of.
I was like,
anyway.
so that happened, and then
Hopefully she's happy too. She's just.
like, I don't know. I
Hopefully she's-
genuinely
I don't think, you don't think she's like crying about
no,
it right now?
I think I hope that she got over it too. It's been like a month. You know, like we didn't fully attach ourselves the second time. And like Ozzy was more serious the first time. This was only like a month in, and then like, we just separated right
Yeah,
away.
it probably hurt more the first time. Definitely.
And I know she was going to like I think she's at Umrah right now as well. She was going to Pakistan in Umrah.
Oh, that's
So
good.
it's good. Like a good little.
It's a
revamp,
reset for her, yeah.
Reset. So I hope I wish the best for her. I'm not a gay guy.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Don't be toxic.
So yeah, I think she's a good person.
Okay, I think that we should call the
Yeah.
episode there.
It was like a nice talk. Any final conclusive thoughts?
No, that was good.
I'm
I
sweating,
think
bro. I'm sweating my ass off.
you are
bro.
sweaty.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, don't touch it.
Can I shit talk quickly a few people? Or let me think. I wanted to shit talk.
You got like a
Do the
minute.
outro. Do the
You got
outro.
like a minute.
Well, thank you guys for having me on the podcast. It's surely one of the most entertaining episodes.
That was
so
fun,
far.
right?
Jokes.
I think it was good. That was good.
fun.
Yeah.
It was 2 hours.
That was
long.
enjoyable.
2 hours. Fuck
This
you,
is the
Arik.
first format,
Arik,
right?
your episode was so boring as hell, bro.
Yes, I think so.
Love how you're freaking a sex addict.
Fucking
Who else is gonna watch?
random bullshit go.
Hamad's there.
Come on, you gotta gain some.
Guy, bro.
Hamad, imagine I could e-transfer you somehow my way, and then you gained that way and I lost that way.
He transferred,
Imagine
bro.
I'm good at that.
BMI
way.
transfer.
Who else? Abdurrahman, Abdurrahim watch it. Twins watch it.
You watch the whole thing?
They watch most of them, yeah.
My besties, bro.
My bestie is your bestie.
They're going hard, bro.
Who else?
Alright, I gotta take a call.
Okay, yeah, Jeremy's out.
Alum,
Outside?
Yo, surely these guys are not gonna
Hold
sit
the
through
door,
2
bro.
hours.
Should we show the balcony, bro?
Bro, it's sick. Alright,
Yo,
we're
these
gonna
guys are not
do a little
gonna.
vlog.
These guys are not gonna sit through 2 hours of this, bro.
You can't manage this, can't break this bar, stop it, Gotta keep my distance when you not 100, Folks the same will say they love you, lady, funny, You can't match my energy, and yeah, you know it,